Ever feel like you're stuck in a rut? Same old routine, same old grind. Now imagine stepping off the edge of that rut, right into a world you never knew existed. That's the allure of secret travel destinations. Forget the Eiffel Tower selfies and the overcrowded beaches. We're talking about places where the air crackles with mystery, where the locals welcome you with open arms, and where every corner you turn reveals something extraordinary. These hidden gems are like whispers on the wind, passed from one adventurous soul to another. And trust me, the journey is half the fun. Let's face it, the beaten path is looking a little, well, beaten. Tourist traps, inflated prices, and a sea of selfie sticks. It's enough to make you want to stay home. But there's another way to travel, a way that takes you off the grid and into the heart of what makes a place truly special. It's about trading crowded landmarks for hidden waterfalls, swapping tourist menus for authentic local cuisine, and replacing the roar of the crowd with the gentle whisper of the wind. Wouldn't you rather be sipping yak butter tea with nomads in Mongolia than jostling for space at the Trevi Fountain? Venturing off the beaten path isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about embracing the unexpected, opening yourself up to new experiences, and discovering hidden parts of yourself along the way. It's about getting lost in the maze-like streets of a medieval city, stumbling upon a hidden courtyard cafe, and striking up a conversation with a local who shares their stories and traditions. So, if you're tired of the same old tourist traps, if you yearn for something more authentic, if you're ready to embrace the unexpected, then keep watching. Get ready to have your wanderlust ignited. We've all seen the pictures, the Great Wall of China swarming with tourists, barely a brick visible beneath the sea of selfie sticks. The Mona Lisa, hidden behind a wall of flashing cameras, more a digital artifact than a masterpiece. Paradise lost in a crowd of fanny packs and sunburn. These iconic destinations, they earned their fame, sure. But at what cost? The crush of humanity, the endless queues, the constant pressure to capture the perfect Instagram shot. It can suck the joy right out of the experience. It's enough to make you wonder if there's a better way. See, real travel, the kind that stays with you long after the tan lines have faded, it's not about ticking off a list of landmarks. It's about connecting with the soul of a destination, experiencing the rhythm of daily life, the flavors of authentic cuisine, the warmth of genuine human connection. It's about wandering through a bustling local market, the air thick with the scent of spices and the sound of bartering in a language you don't understand. And those moments, my friends, they're a hell of a lot easier to find when you're not swimming upstream against a tide of tourists. That's the beauty of seeking out the undiscovered. It's not about shunning popular destinations altogether. It's about finding those hidden pockets of authenticity, those places where mass tourism hasn't yet dulled the shine. It's about embracing the thrill of the unknown, of venturing off the map and into the heart of a destination, discovering its secrets for yourself. Now, some might say this is all a bit idealistic, that seeking out secret destinations is just another form of elitism. But I call bullshit. It's not about exclusivity, it's about curiosity. It's about being a traveler, not a tourist. It's about trading the comfort of the familiar for the thrill of discovery. And trust me, the world is full of extraordinary places just waiting to be found. So, if you're tired of the crowds, if you're yearning for something more, if you're ready to blaze your own trail, then stick with me. This is the road less traveled, folks. And trust me, it's one hell of a ride. Let's kick things off in Asia, a continent teeming with ancient wonders and modern marvels. Forget the neon-drenched streets of Tokyo or the crowded temples of Angkor Wat. Tucked away in the northern highlands of Vietnam, Sapa is a breathtaking tapestry of emerald rice terraces. We're heading to the island of Siargao, a surfer's paradise with world-class waves. For a dose of ancient history, venture to the temples of Bagan in Myanmar. South America, a continent of extremes, from the icy peaks of the Andes to the steamy depths of the Amazon. But beyond the iconic landscapes and bustling cities lie hidden treasures, waiting to be explored. Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni is like stepping onto another planet. This blindingly white, seemingly endless expanse of salt flats is a photographer's dream, a surreal landscape that will make you question your own eyes. Stay in a hotel made entirely of salt. Watch the sunset paint the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors, and lose yourself in the silence of this otherworldly place. Colombia, once off the beaten path for less desirable reasons, is emerging as a vibrant and diverse destination. But forget the well-trodden coffee region and head north to the Guajira Peninsula. This starkly beautiful desert landscape is home to the Wayuu people, who have preserved their ancient traditions and nomadic lifestyle for centuries. Sleep under a blanket of stars, ride horses along windswept beaches, and experience a way of life untouched by time. Europe, a continent steeped in history and culture, might seem like there's nothing left to discover. But look beyond the Eiffel Tower and the Colosseum, and you'll find hidden gems waiting to be unearthed. Head south to Puglia, Italy's heel. Discover Alberobello, a UNESCO site with fairy tale-like trolley houses. Savor slow food, bask in the Mediterranean sunshine, and enjoy Italian hospitality. Slovenia, often overlooked, is a land of breathtaking beauty. From the Julian Alps to Lake Bled, this small country packs a punch. Hike, raft, and explore Ljubljana, a city big on charm. North America, often associated with sprawling cities and theme parks, also harbors its fair share of hidden gems, places where nature reigns supreme and adventure awaits around every corner. Canada's Banff National Park needs little introduction, but venture beyond the crowds of Lake Louise and you'll discover a wilderness paradise. Hike to remote alpine lakes, go kayaking on emerald green waters, and marvel at the sight of glaciers carving their way through towering peaks. Down south, the American Southwest is a land of stark beauty and ancient wonders. Forget the neon lights of Las Vegas and head for the solitude of Utah's Canyonlands National Park. Hike through slot canyons, go whitewater rafting on the Colorado River, and camp under a sky ablaze with stars. So far, we've journeyed to some pretty remote corners of the globe, but tucked away in the Himalayas, nestled between the giants of India and China, lies a place so remote, so shrouded in mystery, it feels like stepping back in time. This, my friends, is the Kingdom of Mustang, the last forbidden kingdom. Forget your Wi-Fi passwords and Instagram feeds. Up here in the shadow of giants like Annapurna and Dhaulagiri, life unfolds at a different pace. The air is thin, the terrain unforgiving, and the silence, oh, the silence is almost deafening. This is a place where the elements rule, where prayer flags flutter in the wind, and where ancient traditions hold strong against the relentless march of time. For centuries, Mustang remained closed to outsiders, a fiercely independent kingdom clinging to its ancient ways. But for those who make the journey, the rewards are immeasurable. Deep in the heart of this forbidden kingdom lies Lomanthang, the walled city and former capital of Mustang. Imagine a place where time seems to stand still, where donkeys amble down narrow alleyways, and where the locals, their faces etched with the wisdom of generations past, greet you with a warmth and hospitality rarely found in our modern world. The city itself is a labyrinth of narrow streets and ancient houses, their whitewashed walls adorned with colorful Buddhist murals. Explore ancient monasteries, witness traditional ceremonies, and listen as the locals share stories whispered down through generations. Stories of kings and warriors, of monks and demons, of a time when Mustang was a key stop on the ancient salt trade route between Tibet and India. But Mustang is more than just ancient history and breathtaking landscapes. It's about the people, the hardy, resilient people who have carved a life from this unforgiving terrain for centuries. Spend an evening in a local home, sipping yak butter tea as the fire crackles in the hearth. As you wander through the ancient streets of Lomanthang, or gaze up at the towering monasteries clinging to the cliffs, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. Awe at the ingenuity and resilience of the human spirit, at the power of faith and tradition, at the sheer beauty and power of the natural world. Here, in this remote corner of the world, you'll find echoes of a past long gone from most of the planet. A time when people lived in harmony with nature, their lives dictated by the rhythms of the seasons, the whispers of the wind, the blessings of the mountains. The journey to Mustang is not for the faint of heart. It's a physically demanding trek through high altitudes, rugged terrain, and unpredictable weather. But it's also a journey for the soul. A chance to step outside your comfort zone, to challenge yourself physically and mentally, and to experience a world few outsiders ever get to see. So, if you're looking for an adventure that will challenge you, inspire you, and stay with you long after you've returned home, then set your sights on the kingdom of Mustang. We've journeyed far, haven't we? From the mist-shrouded mountains of Nepal to the sun-drenched beaches of the Philippines, from bustling markets in Vietnam to ancient cities in the Andes. But this exploration, this quest for the world's hidden gems, it's about more than just ticking off destinations on a map. It's about transformation. These secret places, these pockets of authenticity untouched by the homogenizing hand of mass tourism, they have a way of getting under your skin. They challenge your assumptions, broaden your perspectives, and force you to confront the world and yourself in a whole new light. Remember that feeling of awe as you stood before the ancient temples of Bargan, the sun setting the sky ablaze, or the warmth in your chest as you shared a meal with a local family in Sapa, their laughter echoing around you. These are the moments, these are the experiences that stay with you long after the passport stamps have faded. Sure, you might snap a few photos along the way. Hell, I've been known to take a selfie or two myself. But these secret destinations, they demand more than just a cursory glance through a camera lens. They demand presence, engagement, a willingness to embrace the unknown and let it work its magic on you. Forget the souvenir shops and the tourist traps. The real treasures you bring back from these journeys are the stories etched in your memory, the connections forged with people from different walks of life, the expanded sense of what it means to be alive on this planet. These are the souvenirs that matter, the ones that remind you of the kindness of strangers, the resilience of the human spirit, the sheer beauty and diversity of our world. These are the stories you'll carry with you, the ones you'll share with friends and family, the ones that will inspire you long after you've returned home. The world is full of stories, my friends. Stories whispered in the wind, etched into ancient stone, woven into the fabric of everyday life. But too often we get caught up in the familiar, the comfortable, the pre-packaged tourist experience. We forget that the real magic lies in the unknown, in the undiscovered, in the stories waiting to be told. So I urge you, don't let the fear of the unknown hold you back. Embrace the thrill of discovery. Step off the beaten path and forge your own adventure. The world is a vast and wondrous place, and it's waiting for you to explore it. Each pin on that map, each scribbled note represents a potential adventure, a story waiting to be written. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, you'll discover the next great secret travel destination. But even if you don't, I guarantee you'll discover something far more valuable, a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. So pack your bags, lace up your boots, and get out there. The world is calling and adventure awaits. But most importantly, keep exploring, keep discovering, keep seeking out those hidden gems, those untold stories, those experiences that make life worth living. Remember, the journey is the destination, and the world is your oyster. Now go out there and shuck it. So, fellow travelers, adventurers, and seekers of the extraordinary, I've spilled my guts about some of my favorite hidden corners of the world. Now it's your turn. Hit me with your best shot. What secret spots are whispering to your wanderlust? Share your stories, your hidden gems, your off-the-beaten-path adventures in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going, inspire each other, and build a community of travelers who crave more than just the ordinary. And hey, if you're hungry for more travel tips, offbeat adventures, and stories that'll make you want to pack your bags, check out my next video on Mention Next Video topic, for example, packing like a pro for any adventure. Until then, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep the spirit of adventure alive.